Every time you learn something, share it with someone. Words are okay. Deeds are much better. I want to give you this. We as people, let us chill out for a minute. It's not really like we have been conditioned. It's altogether different. There really is order going on. This is a school. We are here to learn. And this is a wonderful place to take the strings off so you can learn. You see, we are not here to conform to anyone's rules except the one that created us. And so that one is that which will guide us by way of the Spirit. And we learn by doing. We give and take. We reap and sow. This is how we learn. The world we live in was given to us. But the condition, the state of our society is a reflection of us. Not of God, of us. We have the power, God-given blessed power, to create heaven or to create hell. One or the other. If you start swaying, let's say, middle point for discussion, where justice is, treating people right, making sure that everybody have their God-given birthrights. As long as that happens, everything is fine. Let's say someone that does not care about anybody but wants to wake the ones that don't care like them up so they start caring. So the justice sways a little bit more for compassion. Does that cause pain? Let us take that same scenario and the one that loves falls in the area of don't care. Or snatched over there. Or an act is committed that does not allow justice and balance to continue. And so that means that there's some pain and some suffering. When justice is being abused. But that's what this world is about. I can't change the situation of the world that I live in. Neither can you. All you can do is be an instrument of the power that can. You've done it for a lot of presidents. They've controlled your life. I didn't mean to take this road, but let me do it just a little bit since I'm here. All of the presidents that have been serving the United States and all the people doing all of those administrations, have they ever done what you hoped for? Is that to mean that they can't do it or it cannot be done? It didn't matter whether it was Republican or Democrat. It didn't matter even if it was black or white. And I'm sure it wouldn't have mattered if it's male or female. It didn't matter when we thought they had the best president. A lot of folks thought it was Kennedy. A lot of folks wanted to hope it was Barack Obama. Well, we all know who the worst is, and I ain't going to call no name. Wow. Wow. That's school. That's school. So somebody said, well, how do you respond in a class like this? Well, there was an edit that goes, do unto others as you'd have others do unto you. I always say, treat others like you want God to treat you. That means people end up representing God to one another, outdoing one another, for one another. No choices, any and everybody. That's what I have learned. I say, I want to tell you that this is a school. You will learn it too. Not maybe that necessary thing, but you will learn that God is the power. And you are just the tool that benefits from everything that God uses you for. And I just want to say, relax. If you don't get it this time, you'll be back, because God is real and God is a loving God. We are, I have to say it again, we are physical manifestations, but in the process, God is recreating himself in us to be that physical representation of God. All of us, not led by Republicans or Democrats or blacks or whites. We consider them all, but we don't have to worry about it, because the player, the main player of the game is God. So does that mean that we can supersede God? No, my friends. When we have learned, all of that other stuff, your way, and her way, and my way, and I ain't gonna do it your way, and let's do it this way, or conserve, or liberate, all of that stuff. When I say you learn, that means you've been to school, you've gone through all that stuff. You know what that stuff means. It means you're still in school trying to learn. But when you learn, you'll recognize that your purpose in life is to do a particular thing. Now you have discovered what that is, and you find out the door has always been open, and you have the opportunity and have exercised that opportunity and are doing it. That's it. Everything else is just cream on the top. And what is that? Whatever you want it to be. That's after you learn. Somebody say, well, when is that going to happen on the earth? When everybody on earth learns. When everybody else on earth learns, that's when it will happen on earth. Now, for those who have learned on an earth that's not thinking about learning, and those that have learned have proven themselves. And one of the purest ways to prove yourself, ladies and gentlemen, is to love so strong, love so well, until those that hate love, the ones that point the finger and call you no good, love. Those that really can't stand love. They can't stand what you're doing. They can't stand seeing people being peaceful. They can't stand seeing everybody being prosperous. They can't stand seeing joy in the fulfillment of dreams. And they just say, hell no. And they gonna kill you. And here's one thing, ladies and gentlemen. God will allow them to do that. If the people are not deserving of you, then God is not going to abuse you. So you go to the place where they already know. Somebody else will rise up amongst them. It might be 200 years, but somebody else will wake up. Doesn't matter. It's a school. They'll be back. You'll be back. Now, I'm thinking about just stopping right there. Not saying another word. Thank you. Bye-bye.